Uncle Alan's gonna die. Hi, boys and girls. This is your old pal, Uncle Al, and his favorite, Dino, the favorite dinosaur companion, Uncle Alan. We have a big painting. Uncle Alan has a cat. That's I'll tell that later. But one of my tricks to keep this side of my face working, also have a nice thick head of hair, doesn't look like Hubbles, is drink this instead of orange juice. Now, unlike Hubbles, I do walk at 4:30 in the morning. I used to milk cows at 4:30 in the morning. So a lot of people look at Uncle Al and they think they're nuts. Uncle Alan's been doing this for a long time. I'm not a prepper. I keep telling people that, but they don't listen. Uncle Alan is, let's see, what the old timers called a survivalist. I'm a man with a briefcase, with a suitcase, trench coats. That's another video I got to do. Sorry about that. Uncle Alan didn't feel too good after his walk. I did 5 miles today on my pedometer. Now, there's a young lady I kind of like. I think she's in New York. I'm not too sure. Please be careful. I'm trying to find that book. Okay, sorry about that. Now, this will explain the history. It's a sociology book by Linda King of preppers. Now, Uncle Alan is not a prepper. Uncle Alan's an old-time survivalist. Also, Uncle Alan's like the Cold War generation. Sorry, kids. Let me find my cardboard. Because Uncle Alan can't think right, and I gotta save the world and America from so much dangers. It's not funny. Oh, shoot. Don't forget my friend. Just in time prepping. Yeah, I got Hangouts kind of working. I'm still got a few bugs to kick out on my side. I'm getting like a 1-bar reading. Damn it, I had her name and I had another person's name on that piece of cardboard because Uncle Alan's half blind and half nuts. Yeah, oh, here it is. Thank God. Sorry, kids. When you get Uncle Alan's age, I'm pushing 60. I have a body of an 80-year-old. My 80-year-old mother thinks I'm nuts. She wants me to work harder. I keep telling her I can't work anymore. I could barely crawl out of bed in the morning. She said I'm being lazy. I can't say that to my elders because they think Uncle Alan's a Superman. Uncle Alan's beat up, old, and tired. And I can't make $5,000 a day anymore. I'm really that sick. Obamacare screwed up my insurance, so I have barely no coverage. The state covers me. Federal government thinks I'm dead or Chinese. I don't know why they do that. Uncle Alan used to work blue collar, white collar, and contractor. Now Wayne knows what I'm talking about because Uncle Alan just saved up $100, so Wayne and Steve will have a nice luncheon with me when they ever come up. It's really hard for Uncle Alan, but I could still do it. I make about $250 a month. I try. It's really hard for me because I have a little car that I have to maintain, and it's killing me. Uncle Alan knows so many tricks that freaks people out, but Uncle Alan's getting old and can't do those anymore. I'm not a hustler. I used to sell cars, clothing, women's underwear. I used to work in Victoria's Secret. I was very good at it. I used to work in Thailand. I used to work at my own restaurant and bar. Was also, sorry kids, sorry little prepper lady. It used to be a whorehouse. Now a lot of people don't know the bad side of Uncle Al. But Uncle Al used to run a whorehouse, so that was in Thailand. Okay, I know my way around weapons. I don't like to talk about them because Uncle Alan knows how to use them. You want to have a fight, you go do a gang fight between Thailand, Vietnam, and the Philippines. That was a fight. People used guns, swords, knives, and spears. And the loser usually ended up, red peppers and little serrano and chopped onions, and you squeeze lemon on top of them and you eat them out of a palm leaf. Uncle Alan, don't do that anymore. I'm not a cannibal and I don't eat people. No matter whatever the Thais and the Vietnamese and the Filipinos say, I don't eat people. I preach and I teach Sunday school. Lord, I'm getting old. Okay, everybody please check out Little Prepper Lady. Right here, if you can see that. I'm breaking my offset and doing this before my other two videos gets well established. Uncle Al's not that great. Uncle Al's getting that old. I got to figure out how to make, again, I keep forgetting, to make $5,000 a day. Uncle Alan is kind of crazy and kind of old, and I can't gamble because all the Indian casinos have my photo in a suit and tie, and they said possible Chinese agent. I'm not Chinese, I'm Japanese, damn it. I'm not Irish or German. Now, when I did the DNA test, they kind of screwed up. They said either Mongolian, Western Siberian, German, or Irish, or Viking. That explains the bald-headedness and blondes in my family, but my family's really tough. So anyway, please check out Little Prepper Lady. I like her channel. Remember, Uncle Alan is not a prepper. He's an old-time survivalist. Another thing, if you work for Wegmans, you want to get a forklift license and a skipjack license. Those two, it's about $500, but they will give you other jobs. You check with UPS and other places and tell them you have forklift and skipjack experience. Now, if you hook up with the union, you're going to get less pay, but there's more jobs offers because robots are lousy at driving forklifts and they tend to damage the merchandise. Excuse me. I haven't taken my meds this morning. Now, they say, why doesn't Uncle Al get his license again? Because Uncle Al's body's all wrecked and I don't want to die. I can't operate my left leg to shift the gears. Oh, Lord. Uncle Alan can't ride his motorcycle or ATV or his horse. I could barely ride a bicycle. It's not one of those little kitty puddle jumpers you've seen on Corsair trainers. It's either a 10-speed or a 3-speed. Uncle Alan used to ride a lot of bikes in Denmark. Of course, Uncle Alan used to have 8 girlfriends, but they're all dead. Thank you very much, world. That's why Uncle Alan's pissed as hell sometimes. I'm sorry, Little Prepper Lady, but after you lose your eighth girlfriend, and you're going to have a nice dinner, and you come back home and you see her dead on her parents' settee, it's really pissed you off. Okay, Uncle Alan used to run with a rough crowd. Lord, kids. Usually I buy this in gallon-sized jugs, but Uncle Alan's got hand issues because I did a lot of blue-collar jobs and I used to clean out cows. A lot of people don't know how to strip. No, I mean strip teats. I mean underneath the cow's udders, excuse language, and put in the tubes. Now, if you don't do that, you have goopy milk. Hubble's cat knows about this because that's one of the bad things about the industry that a lot of people don't know. And I have to back of the hand because I learned from good Portuguese people that a lot of people skip this point and they contaminate, go ask PA Hillbilly, a whole load of milk. Milk is money, cows are money, sheep is money. Now a lot of people says, but Uncle Alan, you got a mine shaft in the foothills. Yeah, it's kind of dangerous. What do you use it for? Well, if both sides of the world, like last summer with Hawaii and North Korea and the U.S., Uncle Alan got about 60 minutes to get up to his mine shaft. Oops. And get away from you stupid people. Uncle Alan will survive. You guys won't. The nice thing about the mine shaft, I really outfit it good because I was taught by the best people. Now, a lot of millionaires will buy mine shafts, reinforce them. I know the city of Los Angeles tried to do that, making 3 big escape tunnels for the city of LA. I think somebody did a video on it, but they didn't complete the tunnels. It was done in 68 or 66. I can't remember. But I walked through it. You could put a nice single wide trailer in it, seal both ends, make sure you have vents. Uncle Alan's not stupid. I have air tanks, vents. I know what hard radiation, and I know how people think. Excuse me. So, before you think, well, I'll just snuff out the air pipe, Uncle Alan's going to kill you. Sorry, kids. Uncle Alan's sometimes mean and crazy because he knows what he's doing. Because I think farmhold freehold scared the living hell out of Uncle Alan. So Uncle Alan's been thinking, highway tunnels, train tunnels, and mine shafts. If I could put in a single wide trailer or a simple trailer inside, that's half my battle. All I have to worry about is AC air control systems, filtering, oxygen tanks, and animal storage and feed storage. And Uncle Alan does a pretty good job. I've been hired out a couple times by several big, mean people in the Bay Area. Uncle Alan don't like them because Uncle Alan knows how to get into them and they're scared to hell. That's why sometimes they get a nice donation from Silicon Valley. If Amazon was smart, they will help Uncle Alan get new tech and give him a lot of money before he gets rogue. And don't think I notice your cars following me in the Crown Vic. Uncle Alan's getting crazy and getting old, but I gotta keep this short. Okay, now, Little Pepper Lady is right. A lot of old timers like me kind of look at the young kids like, but I'm open minded and I will listen. And I gotta do another video for James because Uncle Alan used crook necks and planter holes like James does, but I can't do that anymore. And when I'm trying to get him a Goboni blade, sorry, I can't get you the handle, but I'm going to get you a nice carbon steel blade. Unfortunately, my nephew left it outside and rot to hell. I'm going to really pound him in the head. That's high carbon steel, kids. And look what he did to my hoe. Okay? I know the bad jokes, but these blades are $25 a piece. The handle's $50. It's called a Gaboni hoe or Italian hoe, grape hoe, or an Ease. They're damn expensive. That one's Chinese because I know I bought it in Taiwan. $30 US. I'm not kidding around. I like my tools. I have very few tools left after the wildfire. Now, Uncle Alan used to work, but also Uncle Alan taught a lot of Hispanic people how to garden. Uncle Alan's really tired, and Uncle Alan's really, I'm sorry, Little Pepper Lady, but Uncle Alan's tired. I'm supposed to be retired and don't have to worry about those things, but I got to start all over again, and I got to figure out how to make $5,000 a day again. I remember parts of it, but at the same time, I forget. That's what happens when you have holes in the head and the government says I'm legally blah, 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 blah. Okay, kids, I'll catch you later. I'm almost out of time. I'll tell you, if you're interested, you could send me money through my PayPal account, or you could come back and bring friends, because Uncle Alan's waffling about 700 and more. I'm going to try to be on Will Russett's hangout on the 10th of June. I hope I don't miss anybody's funeral or graduation, but I will try to be there. I'm the master at food storage. I'm tired as hell. Sorry, kids. Uncle Alan's lived too long as a man with a suitcase. I'll catch you later, kids. Yeah, he's really scary, kids. No, I'm not. I'm a Sunday school teacher. Bye, folks.